It is time for some Pilates. Good morning. Hello, hello. All right, so this is our Pilates class with the ball today. If you have never done this before, the ball that you're going to use is one of these squishy balls. Now, this is a true Pilates ball. So you can get these from a company called Spry, S-P-R-I, but you don't need a Spry ball. I mean, anything, this is about the right size, especially if you're a smaller person, but this one, which was a little bit smaller, you can kind of see my hand grip, how big it is. Okay, so this one will work too. Like I said yesterday, if you want to do the class today and you don't have a ball like this, a little playground ball will work, or just get a towel and roll it up. It'll be slightly different than we're doing, but you'll still get the feeling and the strength of those inner thighs involved. So just get a towel and roll it up. For some of the things, my friends, those of you that have gone out and purchased foam rollers, for instance, here I would have the ball between my legs. Well, I can use a foam roller too, and I can squeeze it. Now it's a little harder, so you have to kind of, deal with the discomfort that might come with squeezing really hard. But it's, it's soft enough that it'll work. So anything like this, or a rolled up towel, or a small pillow, not a My Pillow, the kind from your sofa, okay? You can put that between your legs too. And yes, most of the time today, whatever you do decide to use is going to be between your legs. It's about activating, we talk about in Pilates, this muscle right here below your belly button, your transverse abdominis. It's really your core strength muscle. It's really your powerhouse. You've heard the term powerhouse. This is the powerhouse. It's right below the belly button, right above the pubic bone. It's inside, real deep. It's like your natural God-given corset or weight belt. It just pulls you in. That's why it's so great for your back to do this. Now, when we add the ball, what we're doing is incorporating the inner thigh and the pelvic floor, which pulls up and in when you're trying to hold off. If you have to go to the bathroom, you can't get there. Those things work together, and then it's even more powerful. So that's what we're working on today, okay? So grab your ball. We're going to start standing today. And to my Pilates girls out there, I know we usually get to lay down, and not today. We're going to stand up. Well, we will get to lay down, plenty, like most of the time. But we're going to start standing, okay? Duke, what do you have in your mouth? Probably a piece of gum. All right, we're just going to do a couple big stretches to begin. So I want you to turn your toes out, turn your heels in. You can hold on to your ball for now. We'll use it in a moment, but we'll just use it to stretch, and I just want you to sink down into a plie, and then come back up, and then lift your heels up and reach overhead, and then come back down. And let's just do that a few times. A little plie, squeeze the pelvic floor on the way up, a little releve. And while you're doing this, my friends, let's take some deep breaths, right? Let's take some deep breaths. Is that dog gonna distract you guys? Hi, Duke. We decided today that we need to make a call to the vet. It's time for that surgery to happen. We've been putting it off long enough. It's just time. Poor thing. All right, two more. Plie, releve, squeeze and lift. One more, nice deep plie. Now hold this releve, come up and hold, and just take the ball in both hands and reach across, and then come back to the center, and then reach across, and come back to the center. Now set your heels down and do the same thing. Reach, and come back to the center, and reach, and come back to the center. Now you're going to reach to the side, but you're going to circle around to the front. So you're scooping the belly and lift back up, and do that same thing on this side 4 times. Here's 2. And when you're scooping around and coming back up, try to keep your legs and hips stable. So pretend that your upper body is detached from your lower body, and you're like one of those little screw-on dolls where the top has to screw onto the bottom, right? Just the upper body moves. Now come back to the center, and let's switch. Down, scoop out in the middle, come back up once. Use your breath, use your Pilates breathing. That's 2. Inhale, exhale around, come back up. That's 3. Inhale, exhale around and come back up, and that's 4. Good. Now bring the ball back to the center. Draw the heels up and sit deep, and just pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7. Now really press your knees backwards. Imagine there's a wall behind you. You're trying to touch the wall with the back of your legs. 3, 2, and hold it, hold it. Sink a little lower and hold it. Keep your heels high. Roll your shoulders back a couple times. Concentrate on your scapular retraction. You know what that is, right? That's where you take your shoulder blades and you stick them in your back pockets. We're gonna end there in 3, 2, now here it comes. Up, back, and slide them in your back pockets. There's your scapular retraction. Now stand up, keep your scapular retraction. Bring your legs closer and put the ball between your knees, just slightly above the knee area, okay? So when I say between the knees, I really mean inner thighs, but closer down by the knees. And just sink back into chair pose. So I want to take my scapular retraction and keep it, right? So my upper back is really lifted. It's real common for people to get in a chair and do this because, you know, you're trying to survive. But if you're going to survive, you might as well survive and do it correctly. I mean, you're going to survive either way, you guys. So just do it correctly. Work on your posture. Keep your shoulders back. Now I want you to try to pick your heels up and keep squeezing on that ball. Right now the ball's not just there to keep you busy. It's there for you to squeeze. I want you to try to press it really tight. Come on, keep breathing. I know, it's a little long, it's a little isometric. You'll be so glad when we sit down today, you guys. I'm just trying to make it better for you when we get to Pilates 100. Now, put your heels down and squeeze, put your weight in your heels and squeeze in, press out and blow. Blow through your mouth, Pilates blowing. Like you have a stir stick in your mouth. That's a very forced exhalation. 5, 4, 3, 2. I want you to stand up briefly, reach overhead, give me a tiny back bend, and come back into your chair pose again. And this time, you're gonna do the same thing with your heels off the ground. So lift it up, now squeeze, 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 really tight, come on. Inner thigh squeeze, go. Good, beautiful, get down deep, 6, 5, come on, press in, 4, 3, 2, 1, heels down, stand up. Squeeze your ball, little back bend. Oh, my friends, we've got one more time. You're gonna sit down in that chair. This time though, I'm gonna give you the option to choose heels up or heels down. You pick and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come on, squeeze. In with your thighs, squeeze, squeeze. Also up with your pelvic floor with your Kegel motion. Squeeze your Kegel, squeeze, squeeze. Come on, the whole picture, the pelvic floor, the transverse abdominis, the inner thighs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold the last one in as tight as you can. Hold it, hold it. Come on, flatten the ball, flatten the ball, flatten the ball. 3, 2, and stand up. There you go. Nice start, you guys. You're warmed up, you're ready, reach back. Let's do a big old swan dive to fold. Keep your ball between your legs and just let your head relax down. Shake it out. Now we're gonna keep the ball between the knees and I want you to walk out to a plank position. Keep the ball right where it is in between your inner thighs. Squeeze it. Come on, now tighten it in and press, 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 press. In. If you have trouble with your wrists or shoulders, you can be on your forearms right now just as well. Squeeze, squeeze. If you can't hold a plank, be on your knees. You can squeeze here, squeeze, squeeze. These are options you have. 10, 9, 8, 7. Come on, tight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift your tailbone, press back into a downward dog. We're gonna do that one more time. I want you to think ahead. You can go to your hands or your forearms. You can go to your toes or your knees. You choose, just make it successful for you. No one else matters right now. Okay, here we go. Find your position, scapular retraction, squeeze, squeeze. 20, 19, 18, 17. You gotta be blowing through your mouth and you gotta be kegling. 12, 11, 10, come on, kegel. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it tight. Come on, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. How tight can you pull it in? Squeeze it a little tighter. 5, 4, 3, 2, down, dog, press back. Woo, stretch your back. All right. break from all of that and roll onto your back, please. Keeping the ball between your knees. We're gonna lower down and find our Pilates 100, something more familiar to most of you. You can do Pilates 100 with your feet on the ground. You can do Pilates 100 with your feet at your knees at tabletop, or you can extend them out and pull them in. You choose your position for your legs, but not your upper body. We all do the same thing. We're gonna tuck to a C curve. We're gonna lift the chest. We're gonna reach the hands down and pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Squeezing the ball tighter. 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blow on your ball. 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now blow through your mouth onto your ball like you're trying to get the air to touch it. 30. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blow through your straw right up to that ball. Chin is relaxed down. 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blow. 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blow it out. 60. How are the back of your arms right now? So tight. Come on, squeeze them. Blow. 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the back of your arms like you're trying to hang on to them so they don't fall off. 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blow it out. 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to take 100 and hold it. And we're going to roll like a ball. Bend your knees. Pull back. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze the ball. 3, 2, 1. Inhale back. Exhale up. Squeeze the ball. 3, 2, 1. Inhale round. Exhale lift. Squeeze the ball in, in, in. So I'm really actively going in with my thighs. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, hands away. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Every time you exhale, you blow. On the 3, on the 2, on the 1. Inhale. And then. It's a lot of breathing, friends. Inhale. Exhale now. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. 1 more. Inhale. 3, 2. Set your feet down on 1 and stretch your back. So reach forward. Good. Now we're going to stay seated with your feet out in front of you. I'm going to face you for now. What's going to happen is we're going to do a little rounding of the spine, but I want you to start with your spine tall and your ball squeezing. Okay? By the way, anytime you want to take the ball away, if it's just getting to be too much, you don't have to have it. You can do the whole class without the ball. It's just providing us a little extra today. A little more inner thigh, okay? So I'm sitting like this, nice and tall, shoulders are back, scapular retraction. I keep saying that same thing. I'm reaching straight out from the shoulders. I'm going to pull my belly button into my spine, and then just follow that line, rounding the chin tucks. Exhale up. Inhale, roll back, belly to the spine. Exhale up. So you need to think about, as you roll back, trying to see if I can figure out how to get this to show for you. The rounding here, right? So it's nice and straight, and then it feels like someone took an ice cream scooper and scooped this out, and then pull it back in. It's not a sucking in. It's not. It's not a sucking in. We never suck in our abs. We pull them in with the muscle. Inhale round. Exhale. Now, we got 3 more, and I need you to squeeze the ball tighter. Especially right here as you come up. Squeeze it. Okay, inhale back. Exhale, squeeze the ball. 1 more. Inhale back. Exhale, squeeze the ball. Reach your hands over your head. Now you're going to go into a trust fall. Keeping your back straight. Squeeze your ball and lean back like someone's going to catch you. Keeping your back straight. And then roll down. It's a teaser. No one's there. Inhale, lift up. Tuck your chin. Squeeze the ball and reach. Straight spine. Lean back. Tease, 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 and roll. Inhale. Tuck your chin. Do not yank on your arms. Do not yank your arms forward. That's cheating. Lean, squeeze the ball, roll. Squeeze as you come up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, roll. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rib cage is tight. Pull your ribs in. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Roll. You got 1 more here, friends. Inhale, tuck. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tease. Exhale, down. Come up and stay up. Good. So, straighten your legs in front of you. Press the ball in. Big circle with the arms. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Now squeeze your ball in. Now, remember what I said about the doll? I'm going to turn the music down. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. Remember what I said about the doll being in 2 pieces? Keep going, and that's what you are right now. So the ball is helping connect your inner thigh, but it's also trying to help you not to move your hips. Your hips should not be pulling with you. It's upper body, upper, upper. 3, 2, 1. I'm squeezing the ball as I turn. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Now center it up. We're going to bend those knees again and keep our circle. I need you to imagine now that you're holding a big barrel of water and you're going to go water the plants. Okay, so here we go. We're going to roll back just like we did before, but then we're going to start twisting and dumping the water over on our left side and then come back up. Okay, let's do that again. Scoop out, twist, dump it on the right, and then come back up. You're pausing as the water empties the bucket. Scoop, dump, and lift. Scoop and roll, tip it over, and lift. Scoop, tip it over, and lift. Notice, you have to dump the water by lifting that left elbow. Good, now the right side, the right elbow on the left, and lift. Scoop, twist, dump and hold, and lift. 4 more. Scoop, dump and hold, and lift. 3 more. Scoop around, twist and hold, and up. 2 more. Scoop, twist and hold, and back up. 1 more. Relax your shoulders. Hold, and back up. Nice job. Now we're going to flip over. And we're going to do a more advanced move. So I want you to know, if this is too hard for you, just get the ball out of the way and do a forearm plank hold. Okay? That's your best option right now because this is a little more intense move. But it's worth a try. See what you can do. The key is not to let your belly sag. If you feel like your back is sagging or your belly is sagging toward the ground, then this is not a move for you. Just do a forearm plank. And basically that's what we're going to do, but we're going to have the ball as part of the picture. So I'm going to put the ball underneath the tops of my feet. Do you see where it is? Okay? So now your feet need to be touching because that's a small little ball. Your ankle bones are touching. And you're going to come out to your forearm plank. Okay? And you're going to do your scapular retraction, so pull your shoulder blades back away from your ears. Squeeze your thighs together. Take a big breath in. And on the exhale, lift the belly button up as you lift your knees up and hold. Breathe. I'm pointing my toes and I'm pressing the tops of my feet into the ball while I lift my belly button and my hips. 10, keep breathing. 9, 8, 7, you're breathing with each number. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to roll my hips back for a second. Now, I've given you 2 options. You can hold a plank without the ball. You can hold the plank with the ball under your feet. And this time, I'm going to do it with the ball and I'm going to add a little movement. So I'm going to pretend that my body is on wheels and I'm going to roll forward and back, okay? So this is a little trickier. This is like being in a Pilates reformer, but without the reformer and a lot cheaper. So here we go. Same start position. Deep breath in. Taking your body, lift your knees by pulling in your belly button. Now I'm going to point my toes. I'm going to push back. Exhale, pull forward. Inhale, push back. Exhale, pull forward without letting my back sag. Inhale. Exhale, it's not a big move. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Inhale. 3 more. Inhale. 2 more. Inhale. Oh boy, it's starting to give way. 1 more. Inhale. Oh, down and back stretch. That's a hard one, you guys. Even if you got a few of them, that's huge success, okay? Let's turn onto our sides. I want you to bring the ball with you, okay? Put the ball between your inner thighs. Come down onto your left forearm and squeeze that ball like crazy, just like you have been the whole time. Once the ball is tightly squeezing between your legs, I want you to take your whole self and just roll till you feel the squish. Stop. Bring your hand up. And look at where my feet are. That's the bottom. Now lift, bottom, lift, bottom, lift. Good. So what are we working on? Oblique squeeze. I want you to picture in your mind the muscle that's right here on your waistline, okay? I'm sure you have other things you want to picture there, but get that out of your mind. Right between your hip bone and your rib cage, you pull and squeeze. You shorten, lengthen, shorten, lengthen. Now, add a little more with the legs going up higher. 7, straighter legs. 6, squeeze the ball tighter. 5, come on, tighter, squeeze the ball. 4, squeeze it. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Now hold the last one up and squeeze the ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Inhale. Last time, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and swivel to the other side. I did not say today would be easy Pilates, did I? I know, you guys, it is not easy. It is not your jump around sweaty, but it is such a different kind of difficulty. So I'm proud of you for trying. This is not about being perfect. Don't worry about things being so-so. If one leg stays down, you take the ball out and do a lift. That's okay, all right? Here we go. Squeeze the ball. Roll back to the squish. We all feel it. Feet are up. That's your bottom. Do not let your feet come to the ground. Now exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Remember what I said now. Shorten the muscle, lengthen the muscle. Hip to rib. Exhale, hip to rib. Exhale, lift. Now I'm going to straighten my legs a little more. Lift, a little farther up, a little harder to lift. 4, and exhale, 3, and exhale, 2. The last one holds. We squeeze on the ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. And release. Exhale, lift the ball. Press, press, press. 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Now, set the ball for a second. We're going to stretch the muscles we just worked. We've been really powering out for a little bit here. I'm going to give you a chance to just to let it go and stretch it. Okay, so we're going to do something called the mermaid. Now, this mat is a little bit sticky, so I'm going to flop it over because I want my hand to be able to slide. Or maybe you still have your towel that you can slide your hand on from before. I'm in the same position with my legs over to the left. My right hand is going to slide as I reach my left arm and bend at the waist, slide away. Exhale, pull back up. Inhale, reach over. Exhale, pull back up. Inhale, reach over. Exhale, pull up. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, reach over. Exhale, reach up. Now we're going to reach over and hold. We're going to add a little work. So go over, hold, stretch that top leg. Now pull. Exhale, pull. Exhale, lift at that waistline. Remember, rib to hip and hip to rib. Exhale, 8. Exhale, 7, 6, Blow through your mouth, my friends. This is Pilates. Belly to spine. Pull the belly button in. Transverse abdominis. 3, 2, 1. Now on the last one, I'm going to hold it up. I'm going to grab my ankle with my left hand and reach my right arm. Oh, we're just going to pause here. That feels good, right? So we're stretching all of this out. And then taking your hand, place it behind the back of your head. Draw your elbow down to your knee. Open it back up. 4 good stretches. There's 1. There's 2. Exhale. There's 3. Exhale. And there's 4. Good. So stay right where you are. Kind of fix up your mat over here because you're going to swing your feet to this side now. And we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to get my mat out of the way. We're still leaving the ball out for a little bit, right? We're getting a little break from that ball. So we're going to slide and reach and then pull with the waistline. So my hand on the ground, you guys, it is not getting a lot of weight or pressure. I am pulling up in my waistline. And as I reach out, I squeeze so that most of my weight stays here. I don't want to lean into my shoulders. I don't want to lean into my wrist. Okay, let's do one more now. We're going to hold this one out. We're going to extend the top leg and then pull. Exhale. 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 Waistline is working, but so is the transverse abdominis. Every time you come up, the belly button pulls into the spine. That's why you're blowing. 3, 2, 1. Now grab that leg and reach. Stretch. And then take your palm behind your head. Elbow to knee. And lift. There's 1. Your psoas needs this. Down. Your QL needs this. Your lower back is saying thank you. Your hip is saying thank you. 1 more. And back up you go. Nicely done, you guys. So far, so good, huh? All right, now we're coming into our bridges. So again, the ball is going to come with you if you choose, or your towel or whatever you have. If you want to just do all straight up bridges with nothing, that's okay too. All right, so you know we're not going to do single leg because we have the ball between our knees. We're going to use our inner thighs today. So press in on the ball. So when you look down at your legs right now, I want you to see that they're parallel. And what does that mean? You're going to have to pull in on that ball to get your legs parallel because the ball should be taking up space. If you have a towel, it's not so hard, but I want you to really press on that towel, okay? Head down, squeeze the ball, bring your heels back towards you so they're nice and close. Take a breath in, and then when you're ready, exhale and lift and just hold. And we'll just start with this isometric bridge and hold for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, now press in on the ball for 8, 7, 6, come on, press hard, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your hips down, take a breath in. Exhale, lift back up and press for 8, 7, really tight, 6, 5, come blow through your mouth, 4, 3, 2, 1, and set it down. Take a breath in, you got 1 more to go. Exhale, lift and press. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Grab your legs and sit up. Okay, we're going to go to our second set. Now you have that option that we just did. If you want to make it more challenging and add more hamstring, you're going to take this ball under your feet. Okay, just like we did in the planks. Now it's going to be tricky. I'm not going to lie to you, but just do your best. See what happens. If you don't want it, put it back between your legs. Okay, we're coming down. It's hard. This is a hard one for me. My hamstrings struggle with this, but I always have to practice it. Deep breath in. Make sure your feet are touching, your legs are touching, and lift up and hold. Just squeeze your hips up higher and higher and higher. Each breath you exhale, come higher up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Set your hips down. Your hamstrings are probably cramping. That's all right. You can stretch them out and pull them back in. Now try to keep your thighs together, you guys. Ready? Set, go. Lift it up and hold. Squeeze. Squeeze your thighs together. Come on. Press, press, press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. We got one more set. Reach out. Pull back. Feet are on the ball. Deep breath in. Exhale. Lift and press. Squeeze your butt. Come on. Squeeze your belly. Lift up high. Keep breathing. Keep blowing through your mouth. Keep lifting higher. Keep pressing your feet into the ball. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good. Take your ball to the side. I want you to take your legs up. Hold the right leg and set your left foot down and stretch. And switch. Do that one more time. Switch. We're just stretching out all those hamstring work we did. Whoa, you guys. That was big, right? And switch. You know why? Because we don't do enough hamstring work. It's tough. All right, now we're going to go into our ab series, because even when we have the ball, this is a staple of Pilates. So set the ball to the side. You're not going to need it. I'm going to actually grab a quick sip of water, you guys, because I'm super dry in my mouth from talking to you for so much. Okay, and we have to talk a lot during this and breathe a lot. A lot of breathing makes you want to drink a lot more water, which is good. Okay, so on your back you go. You know the drill, most of you, right? Set up for success. Begin with your imprint. Once you feel like you have your imprint, meaning belly pulls down to the spine, spine pulls down to the floor. Right leg comes up. Hold the imprint. Left leg comes up. Good. Now there's your base of support right there. Gently tuck your chin to your chest. C curve in your neck. Anytime you want to set your head down, you're welcome to do so. Reach away. Press. 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 Now imagine a big box out in front of you that you cannot push with your arms, so you're trying to push it now with your legs. Push the box away. Make that feeling of something there, not just air, right? So an imaginary box, some kind of extra pressure, pushing it away. Inhale, 2, exhale, 2. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale through your nose and blow. Inhale, 2, exhale, 2 more. Inhale, 2, 1 more, 2. Inhale, hands are going back behind your head. You're going to keep the legs moving and just twist right and left and right, elbow to knee, but more importantly, it's rib to hip. Rib to hip. Inhale, 2, exhale, 2. Inhale, 2, exhale. Keeping your low back on the mat, you guys, as you're twisting. It's harder than when you're just straight ahead, right? 4, 3, 2, coming up to our double leg stretch. Hold it in the middle. Inhale, reach to a V. Exhale, circle around. Inhale, reach to a V. Exhale, circle with the arms. Lap, pull down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Now watch your rib cage on this. When your arms reach, it's tempting for your ribs to just pop up and you get lazy there. Don't do that. I'm going to put my head down to show you. Pull the ribs in. If I'm not thinking about it, my ribs are going to go like this. My whole upper back is going to round. That's just lazy obliques. Pull. One more. Pull right into your scissors. Here we go. Shh, 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 shh. It's blow, blow, sniff, blow, blow, sniff, blow, blow, sniff. Lengthen it out. Shh, 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 shh. Come on, blow. Shh, 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 shh. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to keep your legs wide. Roll back, hang onto your calves and roll up, and just pause. See if you can balance. Now round your back, inhale. Come up, exhale, balance. Round your back, inhale. Come up, exhale, balance. Round your back, inhale. Exhale up. Oh yeah, the last few get hard. Inhale back. Blow. 2 more, inhale back. Blow. 1 more, inhale back. And you're gonna stay up. Let's round your back for a second. Nicely done, you guys. Okay, my Pilates friends, I would get in trouble from about 4 women I know out there if we didn't do our Pilates push-ups, so they're coming up next. If you don't want to do the push-up part, you'll hold the plank, okay? It's okay. You can hold the plank. So we're gonna start in a plank position. We're gonna do 3 tricep push-ups today. Tricep meaning elbows at ribs, and then walk our hands to our feet, okay? Then we'll do some plies and we'll start again. Just in case you haven't done them, that's kind of the process. So starting in your plank, I always tell you to go to your knees if you need to. We've got 3 push-ups, tricep style 1, down 2, 3. Now walk your hands back to your toes. As you're walking back, you're rounding and scooping out your belly. Now you're gonna roll your back up 1 vertebra at a time. As you come up, step your feet out wide. Reach, and then float the arms, just like in our warm-up, but pick your heels up. Go deeper. 1. Down. Exhale, 2. Down. Exhale on the 3rd, step back together. Dive out, scoop as you round over to touch your toes. As you get down, walk out, walk out, walk out. 3 push-ups. Down 1. Down 2. Down 3. Walk your hands back. Round your back up. Step out wide, toes out, heels in, lift overhead. And float down. So we're getting close to the end here, you guys. We have one more thing to do after this, and it is called rollovers. And we're gonna do the rollovers with the ball today. Those of you that do regular rollovers, you're on your own. You know how, you get them, right? Step together, dive and scoop, and walk out, walk out, walk out. 3 push-ups, 2, 1. Now walk back and roll up. Now those of you that have trouble with rollovers, I have good news for you. The ball or a pillow or towel are very helpful. They are going to assist you and make the rollover easier, not harder. The ball has so far made most things harder, right? That's what we've been going for. But when it comes to rollovers, 1 more, it's actually the opposite. So you're gonna really find that it's awesome to have it. Scoop and roll. We've got our last set of Pilates push-ups here. I want you to walk out to plank, 3 tricep push-ups. Let it be. Walk back to your toes. Roll your body up. And step out, toes out, heels in. Sweep overhead. Give me 3 beautiful plies. Last set. Lift, 1. Down, inhale. Lift, 2. Maybe you're kegling. You're kegling. Lift, 3. Step together, touch. Scoop and roll down to touch your toes. You're gonna walk back out to your plank position, my friends, and then you are going to let your knees on the mat and flip over. It is time for our rollovers. Now, again, those of you that don't need the ball for rollovers, you go to them right away, okay? But those of you that struggle with rollovers, this is gonna be a tool of help today. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna come down. I'm going to find my imprint, as always, and then pick my feet up. And now I'm gonna actually take the ball and lift up and just set it right here. So it's just below my lower, S1, L5, L4, kind of that area. Underneath the rear end and a little bit of the low back, but mostly the rear end. Now, here's the thing. You're probably gonna need to keep your hands down there because once your legs go over, you don't want the ball to roll away on you, okay? But for the most part, it should stay put. So we're gonna extend the legs to our V, or our diagonal. It can be high to make it easier, or lower to make it harder, you choose. Inhaling, we're gonna lift the feet. Now you don't have so far to go. As you exhale, you pull. Now inhale, pick your feet up to parallel position with your legs. As you exhale, look at this. I'm gonna let my back go onto the ball. Maybe it's a little higher now on my back, maybe it's a little lower. You can adjust it as needed. Inhale, lift the feet. Exhale, pull the legs over. Inhale, lift to parallel. Exhale, roll back onto the ball. So for those of you that, it's a difficult move, I get it. And plus the flexibility is huge on this, which is why it is such a great exercise. It is such a great combination of strength and flexibility, but it takes work and it's a little at a time. By the way, those of you that are really struggling with that, okay, so you're just gonna be here. You're gonna work on bringing your hips away from the ball and on the ball without losing it, without losing the ball. Just peel up and set back down. You're just trying to take weight off the ball and then set weight on the ball, okay? So that's a nice alternative. Let's do one more rollover if you're on those right now. Lift the feet on the inhale. Use the exhale to roll back down and sit yourself up. That's all we have time for today. That's 45 minutes of a really awesome Pilates workout with the ball. I hope you feel good. Let's take the feet into straddle position and sit tall. We'll give ourselves our one last stretch. We call this the saw. You're gonna reach out with a nice long wingspan and turn at your rib cage. Reaching your left hand over to saw off your toe, come right back up and center it out. Inhale, turn. Exhale, reach your right hand over your left toes and center it back up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Twist. Reach across. Lift. And you are done with your Pilates for today, friends. Thank you so much for trying this one out. If you scroll down the page, you need some other Pilates workouts. I have many of them on the page so far. So today's add-on is the ball training, which is really a great way to add on. We can also do Pilates with small hand weights. We can also do Pilates with the band. We can do it with the great big ball. That's a really challenging one, Bosu ball. There's a lot of ways to do Pilates. I have a reformer, but I'm gonna guess at home most of you don't own one. We could do reformer together, but apart. Weird. All right, you guys, have a great day. Thanks for your hard work today. Thanks for trying this one out. God bless your day, and we'll see you next time. Let me know how it went for you today. I would love to hear.